my sleep-deprived state, I've managed to pull off another one of my classic pranks. Bazinga. 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 Bazinga.
All right, well, that's how we're starting this this next segment. So everybody, we need a complete quiet. Jim, I want you to say it once and say it loud for Canada. Shh.
This is for Canada. Bazinga.
All right. Jim, who came up with the word?
Well, we were talking about today that we have several writers on our show, and some of them have been with us the whole time. Some of them are there for a season or two, and they're going, this is one, Stephen Engel, and he's not with the show anymore. But we were standing there, and I remember them talking about we need some sort of word that does something, whatever, and that's the one they came up with, was Bazinga. And it's a great word, you know.
I've heard people using it who probably have never seen the show. It's permeated beyond that.
It's very catchy.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, listen, there are a lot of diehard fans, not just here but across the country. We asked them to send in some questions, and I'm going to read some of them to you. Sort of a free-for-all to answer. So the first is a tweet from EcoStar. Perhaps it's EchoStar. Asks, is it true you play ping pong on set, and who is the best player?
Yes, we do play.
We play a lot of ping pong.
A lot.
And guys, who's the best player?
Of the cast, to be fair, I've always said Kunal and Kaylee are the best players. Kaylee now has broken a leg, so Kunal is currently the best player.
That's what he wanted to hear, isn't it?
And you are hands down the best defensive player. You should see him dive for shots. I think it's silly. I think that it's not worth
Defensive, dramatic, over the top.
It is over dramatic. It is over the top, but it is pretty incredible some of the shots he gets back. I am not that good. Simon's good.
I've gotten better.
And I'm okay, but I'm not great.
How did you discover this common and mutual love of ping pong or table tennis?
Our director, Mark Sandrowski, got us a table one day, and I'm Indian, so I play all racket sports. I
had no idea that was a trait of your people.
Yeah, Indians, yeah. We're very good at racket sports, and
is that news to you?
Not to generalize.
Not to generalize.
It's mum on it.
Regardless, so the ping pong table comes, and we start playing, and then before we know it, it becomes a phenomenon on stage, and we challenged some other TV shows and beat them, and
that's true.
This year we have a challenge out to a couple other TV shows. I think.
Anyone in particular you can mention?
Yeah, I think we have a challenge out to
Bleep My Dad
Bleep
Says?
My Dad Says, Mike and Molly, and none of the shows I run here. Lopez show, I think.
Oh, wow. You got to let us know how that goes.
We're going to take Ellen down one day.
You know Susan Sarandon has that ping pong club? I was on the red carpet at the Emmys, and I finished doing an interview, and I stepped back, and Susan Sarandon, who I've never met, was standing right there, and I just run into her. She goes, I heard play ping pong. Come to the club. And I was like, oh, hi. It's nice to meet you. I'm not as good as you. Goodbye.
All right, well, Tanya has a question from the audience.
That's right. I do, Ben. We're here with Joe Ellen, and what is your question?
Thank you guys for coming to Toronto. Congratulations on your Emmy. We're really great fans. I was just wondering, you guys use a lot of scientific terminology and physics nomenclature. Out of all of you guys, which one flubs their lines the most?
Good question. That's a tricky script. Somebody here has to be the worst with it.
Well, I did say this earlier. We got asked this earlier today when all three of us were here. And I'm not completely just being funny. I think it's one of the two people that's not with us, probably. I won't say who. And I mean, it probably goes back and forth, you know. Although, that being said, Kaylee, when they've thrown her some science, is like she memorizes it like that.
Really, huh?
We never see Kaylee with a script. We don't know what she does.
No.
And then she comes on tape.
We get
she knows everything.
new colored pages every day to show the rewrites. She's like, oh, when did a pink script come? What is that? And
well, she couldn't come to Toronto because she broke her leg. So we know that she's embarrassed about something, and it's the flubs.
Right. Well, here's another tweet question. This is from Hendo Tweets. Hendo Tweets wants to know, you are always walking upstairs. Is the set on 3 levels, or is it faked?
Fake.
Fake.
So you got to cut every time you go behind the elevator.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell
it's
you-
a tiny little space. You'd think after 4 years that they would make it because there's a lot of time. It's literally like
And the four
we're
of
all
us-
four of us walking down. It's
and
like,
we're like this.
and then we just all are.
Yeah, literally.
We're doing
It's the human
so
centipede.
small.
And also, it's disgusting when you go down in the basement. There's just four of us there. There's a wall, and Johnny likes to chew chewing gum
you.
before,
Yeah.
and he
Not
sticks
people,
all of his
Johnny.
chewing gum pieces on the. So when you go there, it's like a graveyard.
Over
of
3 years,
3
worth
years
of
worth
old
of
gum.
a graveyard of chewing
No
gum.
one cleans it up.
No
he
one-
keeps
yeah.
sticking it on there.
And it's
And we have to stand with our face
Right
in
next
it.
to it.
Smashed up against his old
And
gum.
and on that oh so pretty word picture, we're going to go to break. All right, don't go anywhere. We got much more with Big Bang and Bare Naked. Woo-hoo!